Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense as they take control of the football first. C.J. Baxter. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Hand off again. Nowhere to go.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking downfield, it's Hartman. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Right.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Making the adjustment. Throwing Sellers. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 40, outbounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires quickly. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Sellers. Stepping to the right. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air, it's Sellers. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Right side, it's Sellers. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Fourth down, Sellers. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. Knocked down immediately.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Man, that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus. And get them the ball this drive.
This offense has it with really good field position. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Sellers to throw. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. From the gun on third down, Sellers. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Sellers to the air again. The throw. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rushes on. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Long way to go on second down. Baxter. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
They're all over it. Got him for the sack. His defense turning up the intensity. South Carolina has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sellers. The short hands. It's Sellers. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Sets his feet. It's Sellers. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sellers. Pulls it in. It's McAllister. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's changing the play. Again, it's Sellers. It's complete. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Sellers to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Quick tempo, no-huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back.
He unleashes a long one. Snatches it on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. There on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run him again. Breaks the tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. First down and 5 after the penalty. Trying to get the corner. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second and long here. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Hartman. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 82, set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Let's go down to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Gamecock sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Can't get him to the ground. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Sellers. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide left, it's Tuggle. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 23 team, the USF Bulls. And it's the 49ers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Number 82, set to kick it off.
On the return, it's Tuggle. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me one of the standout players so far in this first half is their quarterback. This senior has continued to lead this team. We talked about his loyalty, staying true, not transferring out, and what they're building here is something special. You can feel it down here on the sideline. This team has got so much leadership. Their senior quarterback has performed well, and they are really making some noise, getting ready to be talked about more in the college football playoff coming up ahead. But they've got to put it together here in the third quarter and get off to a hot start to continue this momentum. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Moving out to the right. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here comes the heat. And he gets rid of it.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Handoff for Baxter. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, now they're finding out about him.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
To the air, it's Hartman. Under pressure, and he gets it away.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion, now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Sellers throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Mano-a-mano, man. One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the occasion, knocks that one away for an incompletion.
Trying to do it himself. Picked up 8 yards there. Third down and 2.
That quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Sellers to throw. Look out. Breaks loose. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Offense working from the pistol. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Swapped immediately.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Caught behind the line. It's Skinner. Runs through a man. He might have space. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, down here on the South Carolina sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing Sellers. They're working that left side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. First and goal for the offense. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Looking for Pater. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And now That was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Running inside, it's Baxter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to Baxter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Keeps it on the option. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense moving forward now. The deep
got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Changing the routes with his receivers. Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Out wide right, it's Sellers. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just
headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Here's Sellers to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. From deep, it's Woodhead. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wildcats sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great.
Caught, and he's got room. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Drops back. It's Hartman. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Great place to start for this offense. Throwing Sellers. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Fourth down, Sellers. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just...
Makes the grab in their space. Crosses midfield. They're able to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play. And now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout.
Here we go, ready. Let's go.
Handoff for Baxter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Moves the pocket. It's Hartman. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker.
You know, you hear the term nickel.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Unloads to the wideout. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Sellers takes a hit as he fires. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. There's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass. Everybody's playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Right side, it's Tuggle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Ready? Match. Win. Icy.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Scanning the field, it's Hartman. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Left side is Sellers. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. One more play to pad the stats. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing Sellers. Let's it fly. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.